Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and I'm here to show you some games that I got from GameStop within this past week. So, I got one haul on Mario Day of a few games, and then ordered one from the GameStop website and got it a few days later. And then today, I actually was in, and while I was organizing the Xbox One and Series X wall, I noticed some really low-priced games that I wanted to add to my collection, and especially with the Series X end, when I found games that cheap, I've wanted to expand my next-gen collection a little bit more, and just having them at that low price maybe just pretty much impulse buy them since they were really low, and just to kind of build up the library of my collection. So, ended up getting some pretty cool stuff in this haul. It's actually a pretty decent size haul, despite it not really being all that expensive, minus the Mario stuff, which after a bit did end up adding up. But without further ado, guys, let's take a look at some of the games I got in this haul. So we're going to start off with the Mario haul of a ton of games I ended up getting. I actually made a short about this. I'm going to explain that at the end of talking about all of these games. But the first one I'm going to talk about is Luigi's Mansion. I have never played a Luigi's Mansion game. I might have actually played one of them on the GameCube if I remember correctly, but honestly I don't 100% remember, and I don't have the game, so chances are I probably did and returned it if I did end up getting it, but can't 100% remember. Regardless, this is going to be my first Luigi's Mansion game. I've heard from a lot of people that it was a really good title, and so it was honestly something that I no-brainer just went for when I saw it was on sale for as low as it was, because all of the games during the Mario sale at GameStop dropped down to $40, with my discount dropped down to like $33, so it was a no-brainer for me. I ended up picking up Luigi's Mansion 3, and I'm looking forward to giving it a shot very soon. So next up is a game that I already started playing, and that is Yoshi's Crafted World. From the very beginning, I wasn't sure if I was going to be liking this game at all, but when I started playing it, I fell in love with it immediately. This is definitely going to be a game that I can see myself 100% completing, because it's honestly fun, the challenges that they give you in this game. Just like any Mario game or any game like Mario, whenever they throw those little secret things in there that you have to look for across the map, where they're not 100% what you need to get, but they're optional. Honestly, it's always fun just looking for those little things in the game. I know in like Super Mario 3D World it was the yellow stars. In this game it's I'm forgetting because I'm drawing a complete blank right now, but whatever it is that you're collecting in the game, it's addicting, it's fun, and this game overall, I'm really enjoying it so far. I can easily see myself finishing this soon. This one I got right here, I already technically started on the Wii U a little bit. I don't remember how far I got. I know at one point I went to that retro game store called Game On and ended up picking up a ton of Wii U games. So I know I started this game, but this is the deluxe version of that, being New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, one of the dumbest titles of a game that could ever come. And I find it so weird that they ported this to the Switch. I really feel like there was no reason for it. I feel like they could have easily come out with just another New Super Mario Bros. Game just to throw on there, and it would have made a lot more sense to do that, but it's not a bad game. I played this on my friend's Wii U at first, and then I ended up getting a copy for myself and starting it, so I already do like these kind of games. Plus, New Super Mario Bros. Wii and the DS version were just absolute big parts of my childhood, and I absolutely adored those games. That's what got me into Mario to begin with. I had Mario games on like older consoles and all that stuff, but it really wasn't until New Super Mario Bros. That I got like really heavily into the Mario games. So I'm definitely going to be playing this on the Switch as well, but I might go back and finish the Wii U version first and then see if I notice any noticeable differences on the deluxe version of the Switch, because I got Mario Kart 8. I was gonna buy it in my haul, but then figured I already have it on the Wii U, and I didn't really play it a lot on the Wii U, so I think I'm going to hold off until maybe another sale comes along. So that's the deal with New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Let's look at the next game. So I already made a YouTube short about just the whole situation with this game, but I'm just going to talk about it again. So when I was at GameStop, we only had the 3 games for the Switch that I showed in this video. That in terms of games, I was trying to look for Mario-related stuff from Mario Day. I knew I wanted to get Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury because I really liked 3D World on the Wii U. I played it with my brother and just had a lot of fun with it and knew I wanted to get this version eventually. So since the Mario Day sale was going on and we didn't have it at the store, we ended up ordering it off of the website and shipping it to my house. Well, something very, very unexpected happened that I don't think anybody could have been as lucky to get, and I am just completely flabbergasted by how it ended up happening to me, because you never think in a million years that random really cool stuff happens to you, but this is kind of like winning the lottery. So I ordered 3D World Bowser's Fury for $33, just like for the other Mario games. Instead of getting 3D World Bowser's Fury, a GameStop employee made a terrible mistake because I ended up getting an entire refurbished Switch Lite. And not just like a regular refurbished GameStop product. This is in like insane shape. Like it was literally perfect out of the box. It almost looked like a brand new Switch just taking it out of there. There was no smudges. There was no noticeable things on the, like wear on the sticks or anything. No stick drift whatsoever. And the back was like slightly scratched, but like you almost cannot tell, especially when the lighting is pretty dark. So I was absolutely amazed. I opened the box and saw there was like a pre-owned thing in there and went, what the hell? Because like, I was looking for a new game to come in the mail, and in the back of my head the entire day too, I was like, watch, somebody at the warehouse probably messed up and like probably messed up my order in some way, but I never would have expected to have taken a positive approach because I ended up getting a whole freaking console, so that's absolutely insane. I thought I would try my luck again and order the game again and see if something would happen again where I get like some really good luck. Ended up happening was when I ordered it, my store that I work at actually ended up getting the order, so that was the end of my luck there. But luckily enough, I actually did end up finally getting the game, so I have the Switch Lite to play it on, and I have the actual game. I'm probably going to end up playing this on my TV with the Switch, though, because honestly, on a small screen, a game like 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is just... I think it looks a lot better and plays a lot better when you're playing it on a big screen with the amount of stuff you have to look at and the detail you have to pay attention to. But yeah, I already said the game title. I did end up actually getting the game right here. I've already started playing it. I played it on my break at work today, and it's pretty solid. It's just like when I played it on the Wii U. I actually think it controls just a little bit better on the Switch. I'm not sure what it is, but I always had trouble with that section when you rode on the dinosaur. I think it was World 1, Stage 4, where you rode on the dinosaur and had to go on like the water and stuff, and there was some weird zigzaggy part that always used to get me on the Wii U version, but I had no issue whatsoever doing it on the Switch version. So I don't know if they improved the controls in that regard to where it runs or plays a little smoother, but I noticed it was just a little bit easier to me, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, in terms of my Mario stuff, guys, we got 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Yoshi's Crafted World, and Luigi's Mansion 3. So very solid titles. Definitely going to be playing them. Probably going to be holding off New Super Mario Bros. U for last since I'm already playing the Wii U version. But that was the whole Switch haul for the Pokemon stuff. Let's take a look at the Xbox haul that I got today. This section isn't going to be very long because honestly there wasn't a whole lot to talk about with these kind of games, since most of them were just titles I knew, but nothing I can really come to mind and think of a whole explanation for why I got them. I just kind of saw them at a low price and went for them. First off were two games that got thrown out of my inventory, which were Madden NFL 25 without the case, and honestly I could care less. It was a free game, I took it home. And then Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, which I was actually very happy to take because I enjoyed Ground Zeroes when I played it. And I'm now looking forward to play the sequel. Cool, I got it for free. Now, for the rest of the games, these were ones that I actually ended up buying today, both on the Series X and Xbox One. First one being Worms Rumble, Fully Loaded Edition. My coworker told me it was pretty good, so I ended up picking it up. This one I only got for I think it was $4 on clearance, and then with my discount I brought it a little bit lower, but I ended up getting this just out of the blue just because it was one of the cheaper games, and it's something just to add to the official Xbox Series X catalog. Next up, we got a game that, this was actually the first one that made me want to buy all the games today because I saw it on the wall for only $8, and I was very happy to see it because I played the first one on the Dreamcast. This one is Shenmue 1 and 2. I enjoyed the first version of the game. It was very solid on the Dreamcast. I didn't fully finish it. I definitely have to do that, but I'll probably end up just replaying it on here just to play whatever I forgot and just give myself a background and then play the second one right after. But yeah, this one was pretty cool to find, especially for the price I found it for. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably $12, but still cheap enough and good enough to get a Shenmue game because Shenmue is a good title. Sega makes a lot of good games like this. I feel like they don't get as much appreciation as they do for these kind of games. They really are pretty solid. The Yakuza games too, despite there being a million of them. Sidetracking a little bit, next up we got Monster Hunter World. Everybody I know is into Monster Hunter, and I never got into it and played a single title. So I figured since this was only $6, that literally it was only $6-7. I decided I'd just pick it up just for the hell of it. It was cheap enough, and Monster Hunter I've always heard was good. It's on the Xbox One, but I'm going to definitely play this on my Series X. Very last game I got was another cheap Series X game that I had no reason to buy other than the fact that it was just extremely cheap, and I was just bringing the catalog up a little more. That is Greek Memories of Azure. It looks like one of those indie games, and I've always been into those kind of games. I don't really talk about them a lot because there's not a lot for me to talk about with a lot of them, but they've always been interesting to me. They've always been stuff that I mess around with and pretty much love what kind of stuff that people can get out of such simple graphics when developers these days for newer titles are making stuff as bland to where little simple games like this are bringing communities together because of how much content they really put in. So despite this being a $4 game and also being a next-gen game at that cheap price, I guarantee I'm going to end up enjoying it once I pop it in my Xbox. But anyway, guys, that is everything I got in this haul, both the Switch Mario haul and the Xbox haul. So definitely going to be adding to my next-gen collection a little bit more now that newer games are starting to come out, especially this year with all the big titles that are coming soon. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 4 once that comes out. I really can't wait for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That's going to be a blast. And just all the other titles that are coming out this year, especially Zelda. My God, especially Zelda. I am extremely excited. We're going to be adding more stuff to the library within the next few months. And yeah, in between, I'll just end up picking up random stuff as I find them. So thank you guys for watching this video once again. I'll see you all in the next one.